and you got the Knon in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Dave Chaos was there, huh?
Nah.
That was before Dave?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What was that guy's name?
Craig Taylor.
Already?
Yeah. So it was Craig Taylor was the station manager. And even before then, I only spent like maybe 1 or 2 shows on this show, but it was the first hip hop show in Dallas, period. It was Cisco Soul and the Party Patrol.
Cisco
Man,
Soul.
I remember that.
Party Patrol.
Cisco Soul and the Party Patrol.
Yes.
And they had like 5 DJs. It was Ice-T, Scratch Master FDS, or Dallas Scratch now.
Yes.
Troy, Master Mixer. And then I got down there and this other kid, Captain Kidd, I think that was his name. But Captain Kidd stole this mixer from out the control room, and from that they canceled the show, and that's why Cisco Soul and Party Patrol went off the air. And from that, I ended up meeting Nippey, and that was it. Then
shout out Nippey Jones.
Oh man,
man, those days. Man, I miss those days.
I know, man. It was crazy, man. People don't know. If you wasn't there, you just missed a glorious period in time. Like it was, I ain't never had so much fun and so many things and so many people to respect. Even like the competition, you know what I mean? Like we respected, like whether it was rock,
and
Snake
it's not
and Big Al.
like that now.
Yeah, it was Snake and Big Al. I had like I know what good is. I can't knock their hustle or their skill level, because look, Dr. Rock is a bad brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, Snake.
Shout out to Jaye Snake.
Talk about the first time you heard Snake.
All right, so
because I remember the first time I heard.
Yeah, it was. They had the Wednesday. Well, I first heard them on Nippey's show, but before that, they was doing parties at the Armory. And I never will. Come on, man. Come on. And Snake would be playing, what was the 80 or the 909?
Yes. Snake beat.
That's it, man. And it was kind of like not a competition thing, between, because it was, different styles, and I kind of was doing this East Coast thing, and they were South and West Coast, and so we had this thing going on, but I always had nothing but love and respect for Snake, because he was doing what I wanted to do, and already been there and had shown a way to do it. Like his mixes was flawless, the whole thing with Casanova, Big Al. Look, I remember one time we got we had some Cisco. And we had some Cisco, and Big Al wanted to try it. So we were like, okay, yo, man, let's Big Al got toasted. Like he couldn't, he was no good to Snake. Snake was mad.
I was just telling Dr. Rock how that's where I learned that from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How some people
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
How some people could drink, which most DJs I knew would not try to drink.
Yeah.
Especially if you were trying to mix.
Indeed.
And Al was one of those. He would say, Bobo, I'm not going to drink before I DJ.
Yep.
I can't wait. That's why he wanted to DJ first, because he wanted to be able to drink later.
Afterward.
No, I'm talking about Al.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Al. Al used to wouldn't drink. But Snake,
Yeah.
he didn't give a damn.
Yeah. I've always been like that too, man. I'm always stemmed. I don't drink a lot, or drink period a lot, but I've been known to
have a little buzz.
A fatty, yes, indeed.
Oh yeah,
indeed.
Oh yeah, you my brother.
Indeed.
My brother.
Indeed.
So, Knon days. I can remember those Friday night. Was it Friday during the day?
Yeah, with Snake. I'm not Snake, but Nippey.
Nippey and them.
Yeah, because Snake and them had gotten their show, and they moved to Wednesday nights. And the guy Craig Taylor, and I would take Nippey Jones mixes. And so when Snake and them left, he was like, "Yo, I want you to be my mix guy." And I was like, "What?" So I went down there, and I took over what Snake and them did.
Yeah.
And I did that for a minute, and I got Craig Taylor, the station manager, said that he's going to, if they get an opening, I get my show. I get my own show. And I was like, what? And there was an opening, and that's when I did Down by Sound.
Down by Sound. What year was that?
Man, that was probably 87.
So from 1987 to this day, the Down by Sound show has been in effect. Y'all hear that?
And now it's called Knowledge Drop Lessons Taught Volume 2, but it's the same
concept.
Yeah, same thing. And it's I probably was off the air 2 years from then to now, but the longest running hip hop show is long been gone. You know what I mean? I've taken that, and but yeah, man, it was absolutely crazy at that time, and I had these kids, the IGP, the International Grand Posse. Yeah, they came down, and the
name the members.
We had Kson Allah.
Kson?
Yeah. Gosh, I can't think. Shabazz. Ice Mike. Lou. Tim. Baby G. Cole Chris.
My bro.
Gosh, Cole Chris, the epitome of frozen poetry.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Cole Chris and I went to high school together.
That's crazy. See, yeah. I met Chris at Rocket Skating Rink on West Davis, and he was in a contest between MC and a DJ, and whatever MC and DJ won, I had to pick the best out of all of it. And he didn't win, but I was like, "Yo, man, you are bad," because his DJ was, I said, "You didn't win, but yo, man, keep in contact with you." And then years later, he came up, IGP, and it was like Chris, like they were criminals, they were artists, they were just, you know what I mean? It's what it was. I mean, it was, a lot of hustlers. But you know what hip hop is, man.
That's how it is. It's from the streets.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And that wasn't me. But, I was well protected, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I remember going to Stars and being shot at. Like, we was...
shooting at you or just...
No, shooting at us. We were... Yeah, they were causing problems, and, you know what I mean? And, we left out the club and took off across the street, and next thing you know, pow, 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 pow. Boom, we took off running.
Wow.
And that was, Yeah.
Wow. Was it somebody that they had gotten into it with there, or just somebody that was...
Don't know. But I think it was, you know what I mean? I think it was. But,
Already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
the IGP, they morphed into Mad Flavor, right?
Yeah. Mad Flavor. And then before that, it was Cole Chris, Baby G, and Hype Dog. They were the Talk.
I don't remember
two average
that.
White kids.
Okay.
That's what Talks it with, two average white kids. And that was his first group. And then they went to Mad Flavor, and that was Hype Dog, Cole Chris, Kson Allah, Mikey Culture. I think that was it, basically. So.
And it's still Baby G, right?
Yeah, and Baby G, yeah.
Where is Baby G at, man?
In Austin. He's a nurse now.
He's still...
Yeah. He's a nurse, yeah.
I remember when he moved to Austin.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother, Baby G.
Indeed.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to know someone that was a badass DJ? Yeah. I'm talking about scratching. Back when scratching was like... scratching is cool now. But it was new cool back then.
Yeah. The tricks and everything. So
he was unbelievable. I'm talking about pull his shoe off.
Yeah.
All kind of stuff.
Scratch with his dick.
He was cold. Yeah, he was a bad man.
Climb up on it and scratch with his feet.
Yeah, he was bad. Yeah. Matter of fact, he was so bad that Luke Skywalker, formerly Luke Skywalker, but Luke Rucker, he signed with Luke. Yeah, they wanted him. Yeah. Hey, pop that. Hey, pop that.
Indeed.
I loved it.
Yeah, man. So, they ended up doing that, and because back then you had the Exodus Club, and it was just Dallas was, once again, we're talking early 90s now.
We talking about Deep Ellum.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, even before that, what's crazy is I used to be in this group. The first hip hop group was the Fresh Ones. It was D-Man and D-Ski. And we had a kind of a female entity to the group. And like, it's funny because back then she was just the coldest female rapper.
Apples.
You know it. So
I remember.
Yeah, we you know, I got this picture famous that they took of it was all of us and our manager, Mr. Williams, in front of Knon. And when they put, it was an article about me in the Observer, but when they put the picture, it was a stock photo. They didn't know that was even Erica in the picture. You know what I'm saying? So
they just put it out and named the apples in the
they just said it just said I was wearing suspenders. They said of highly dangerous DJ Easy Eddie D something, but they didn't even know that was anybody. It was just it was crazy.
Wow.
So I said, you know, that's Erica. And after he came out, I said, you know, it's Erica. He was like, oh man. So yeah,
he wanted to rewrite the article.
He should have, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't recognize him.
It was crazy. So you know, it's like all these people, you know, and later, you know, she back then it was Apples, but she goes on to become Erykah Badu.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so.
Used to be, I mean, excuse me, Erica. Still is a dope ass lyricist.
Okay. Indeed, yeah, indeed.
Still is a dope ass lyricist.
Yeah. I didn't know she could sing, you know what I mean?
Me either, bro. Yeah. When I found that out, I was like, that's Apples. Because I wasn't even in Dallas when she first came out. And they was talking about, but of course they announced her as a girl from Dallas. And then when she came on with that song and I saw her, I was like,
yeah.
That's Apples.
Yep.
And Killer TJ.
Yep. That's my girl.
Yeah, man. They was dope.
Yeah. I saw her when at Curly's wake.
Man, let me tell you something.
Curly, yeah.
Me and you on the same wavelength because I'm about to ask you about Curly.
Yeah, that was my man. Curly was, at that time, honestly, probably the most talented dude in Dallas. Could sing.
Yes.
Could DJ.
Yes.
Could rap. Funny. Just, you know, and he got his own show. After I got a show, that's when they had Dr. Funk.
Yes.
They had Curly. They had me. They had Snake and them. And Nippey was still. So look at all them shows.
Knon was on fire back then.
All them shows. Soul of the Afternoon.
Yes.
And Patrice Carey.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was crazy. But Curly was such a talented brother. And
rest his soul.
Indeed. And D-Shay.
D-Dope.
My man
D-Shay.
I remember the man used to DJ in his underwear.
He's a wild one.
Indeed.
Hey.
In the monk rocks. Go to Hawaii. Yeah.
My boy right there.
Indeed.
And
he was a bad man too, man. You know.
Oh, for sure that boy can mix.
Yeah, man. Still can. You know, he said still can. But
he changed his name.
Huh?
He changed his name. It's not.
It ain't D-Shay no more.
I don't believe so. It's something with a Hawaiian twist to it. I believe.
It's probably highly likely.
You believe that?
Indeed. Right. Are you trying to shock me? Because it ain't working.
Yeah. That's a cool brother. That's my brother, man.
Indeed. But,
so
go ahead.
So no, you continue.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, so Knon was rich with DJs. You know, it was the one place that, you know, I want to get this in because people could come up. You could just walk up to Knon off the street,
right?
Bring your stuff and get it played on the air.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And to this day, I still keep that policy.
Yes.
I still keep that policy to this day that if you got something that's fresh and to fit in with the stuff I play, give it to me. And if it don't, I'll direct you to where, you know, they play that thing. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
You still on Saturdays, right?
Yes, Saturdays from 8 till 10.
8 till 10.
So that's the slot.
Yeah.
It was in that.
No, he was right before us.
Yeah, because he would come on till at midnight.
That was right.
Yeah.
Nah, come on from,
but you
10 to midnight.
10 midnight.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
You remember those days?
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Ooh, we had some times up there.
Yeah, man. It was.
She was 16 years old.
See, don't you hate that kind of stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because I get that a lot now, man.
She was 16 up there with me, man.
Hey, look,
rocking it.
See, I'll have people come to me now, man, and be like, yo, man, I used to listen to you when I was in the 5th grade. And I'm looking at this grown man now, you know what I mean? Or lady. So it's amazing, man. And, you know, I'm got to tell you, I'm extremely proud of that, you know. I ain't committed to nothing like I have hip hop, you know.
For real.
You know what I mean? So, it's been a cool journey, and it ain't over, but you know.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
No, I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.